There have now been 250,000 cases of COVID. When new numbers are released today, our state's death toll will almost certainly surpass 8,000.
The restrictions take effect this Wednesday and they'll last for 3 weeks. All in-person learning for high schoolers and colleges has been moved online only. No more in-person dining at bars or restaurants. Only takeout or outdoor dining will be permitted. Entertainment venues like movie theaters, stadiums, and bowling alleys will close. Non-professional organized sports will also be halted, and no more group fitness classes. We got a chance to hear from Governor Whitmer this morning. She joined Teresa Weekly and Casey Jones after daybreak to talk about the new restrictions.
Governor Whitmer says the new round of restrictions could have a big impact on lowering our numbers if citizens are vigilant.
If we all take this seriously for the next 3 weeks, we can push our numbers down and avoid a stay-home order. But if we don't do anything, we will see Michigan get to where we're having 1,000 deaths a week. Now, I want you to think about that. To this date, we're about 8,000 deaths in the last 8 months. If we get to a point where we're seeing 1,000 deaths a week, that'll be another 20,000 people who will have lost their lives. So let's take this seriously for 3 weeks and push our numbers down. Most of the summer, we had a positivity rate south of 3%. We were the strongest state in the Midwest. We had one of the best economic rebounds in the country because of the work that we did to aggressively get our arms around this virus. Right now, we are much higher than 3%. If we could see our positive rates fall to that number, we would see our hospitalizations fall as well. So that's one of a number of metrics that we are looking at. We're also doing more than 50,000 tests a day in Michigan, which makes us a leader nationally. So we have better information than a lot of states do, and that will enable us to move swiftly and make decisions based on actual fact instead of assumption or feeling. We've got to get this right. Lives are on the line, and the work that we did in the spring saved thousands. We can save thousands of lives, and think about people who we love this Thanksgiving, see them via Zoom so that we can get back together in person next year.
You'll hear the entire interview with the governor coming up at 12:30. In the meantime, the state legislature went on break last week, even as COVID cases were spiking across Michigan. Some GOP legislators were quick to react to the new emergency order. Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey said in a statement, quote, "The governor did not reach across the aisle for help and went at it alone." He said Senate Republicans will continue to work with the medical community on ways to fight the virus. Other state Republicans are reacting reacting a little differently than some of their colleagues. In a tweet late last night, Representative Matt Maddock called for the impeachment of Governor Whitmer. His tweet reading in part, quote, "Myself and a growing list of Michigan legislators have decided that Governor Whitmer has crossed the line and will be calling for impeachment hearings. The list of violations is long and the call is overdue." The governor's office gave a response to Detroit area TV stations. It says in part, quote, "Governor Whitmer doesn't have any time for partisan politics or people who don't wear masks, don't believe in science, and don't have a plan to fight the virus. Right now, the governor is focused on saving lives."